What's up, guys? We got a 2010 Subaru here. This is a Legacy. Got 5 studs here. We got damaged studs. We got a broken stud. We're gonna replace all 5. I'm gonna show you a little bit of tricks, but we're gonna start our trick by taking our camera and the light. And what we're gonna do is, so the first thing we're gonna do is, and we're gonna come back after that, we're gonna take our 5 studs. We're gonna walk over to our fridge. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna leave this in our fridge. We're gonna freeze them. The reason is, they're gonna shrink. They're gonna shrink, and they're gonna be able to fit in that hole. But meanwhile, so here's the part number on these studs that I got for this vehicle. And we got lug nuts. I got one more stud down there. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know, the extra one. And I don't know if I had 5 there. So we got lug nuts here. And there's the part number on these lug nuts. 9804 5-1. Got a whole bunch of them. So what I did was I took off the caliper. And I got the caliper sitting back over here. We got the bracket sitting down there. There's only 2 bolts and 2 bolts for the bracket. 14 millimeter and 14 millimeter, the rotor comes out, and then you hammer, you're gonna see the whole procedure. So meanwhile, it's freezing. We're gonna wait a good hour, and then we're gonna come back. Meanwhile, our studs are freezing. I went and got this lug. I went and got this nut, and it fits perfectly on this. So you don't need any special tools. And I'm gonna get my impact gun ready. So I did hammer this one off. You're gonna see how I hammer these off. So make sure it's nice and clean. I would not recommend you put any lubrication on this. And there's enough space clearance right back over here. So every time you need to bang one out, make sure you come across over here so you have enough clearance in the back. So you know what? Let's do one right now. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna bang out this guy right here. So you take this hammer. You don't want to hit on a new stud, only on never hit on a new stud because you will damage the threads. But since these are going out, and a little bit more, and this baby will come right out, just like that. You gotta twist it at an angle. So this is the big highest part, and this is the, well, you got the most distance here and here. So same thing. That's all you need. A little bit of cleaning. And I'm gonna wait a little bit more, and then we'll come back with the new studs. Okay, so this thing is ice cold, like ice cube. It's been there for a good 45 minutes. And what we're gonna do is gonna stick this guy in. Just make sure you get the correct studs. Sometimes they're wrong and they will not work the way they want. And sometimes they will get damaged when you're sticking them in. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of our lug nuts, and we're gonna use it to pull it out. Make sure it sits nice and straight, and give it a tap. And you need to look in the back. Nice and flush. Bada bing, bada boom. Your lug nut should, every time I use a lug nut, you should be able to feel this lug nut go in and grab that guy. So that's done. I'm gonna go get another one, and we're gonna put the second one right there. Here comes another baby. We're gonna do the same thing. Put this guy in. So I like to switch this up. So make sure you have a couple of screws. And my cap did fall off one of these lug nuts, so I'm gonna reuse this one right here. And just make sure if you feel it damaged, don't reuse it. And it feels pretty good. What we're gonna do is the same thing. bing, bada boom. There you go. Let's grab a clean lug nut. Try it on. Bada bing, bada boom. So this baby is done. That baby is done. We're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna hammer this guy off. It's a tough one. Okay, it's not hitting nothing in the back. There you go. Same thing. I'm gonna go grab a new stud. Got a new stud. I'll do the same thing. Get this baby in. We're gonna use. It's still good enough. I don't see too much of a bang zoom on it. Just worried about that lug right now. Feels good. Feels good. Okay. And same thing. Make sure it's nice and straight. You have to look in the back. When you see the stud is flush, you stop. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. I am not gonna reuse either one of these. And there you go. I'm gonna go find another nut. Let's bang out the next stud. And there you go. Let's clean this guy. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna go find a nut that's gonna sit here. I'm gonna use another lug nut, and we're gonna finish out these two. So we went and got another one, the stud, and this baby goes in. And this time I got me a washer. I want to put a washer there so it can move around. Put another lug there. You know what? We're gonna take off this. We got a new nut here. And we're not gonna reuse that same one again. And let's see how this baby goes. Okay, here you go. You look in the back, the stud should be going against the hub here, and now I just want to show you guys a bit in the back so you can see. Just pay attention to this area here. That's it. This time my lug didn't get jammed because I used the extra spacer of washer there. So got this guy off. Feels pretty good. There you go. And we got one last guy to bang out. The reason why we're doing this is because all the studs took a beating. Customer almost lost his tire to fall off. And the reason was because the hub is so corroded here. And a lot of times I recommend people to clean up their hub. We do a brake job, and this thing had to go anyway. That was rusted, and you see it's been taking beating right there. And we're also replacing other things on this vehicle. But we're almost done. The stud is ice cold. Feel like I'm holding an ice cube. Nice and clean in there. And the reason why they're going in smooth is because they're frozen. for when things are freeze, they shrink. When things shrink, they're easy to get into the spot. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put this guy in. We're gonna flip this the other way around, and we're gonna put this lug. So everything that I used here to replace it's all gotta go in garbage. Only thing I would keep is this washer. Other than that, everything else gotta go to garbage. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna take this lug, we're gonna take these old studs, we're gonna take this little mechanism that created itself, we're gonna take the 3 other studs, that's everything, and you're gonna hear me throw this out right in this bin. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for watching, guys. So you do need to put the rotor in, the bracket, the brakes, and the caliper, and you're all done. And that's how easy this job is. See you guys on the next one.